Welcome to No Man's Sky survival mode, and we are up on this space station, and in this part what I want to do is try and push on this milestone here to get the extreme survival. We're still on 24.5 souls and it's becoming a little bit of an annoyance to me now, so I do really want to push this forward. And I've come up with an idea, and that is that rather than keep hunting around trying to find extreme planets like I did in the last part, and I don't think I'm not making much progress, what I'm going to do is go back to one of my fungal farm base and start to explore that planet a little bit more, simply because I know that's an extreme planet and that it's bound to push the clock forward a little bit. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to come in here and we're going to find, go through the filter and AD. So let's go back here. We're going to go to the fungal farm base. And I know this is a pretty extreme planet. It's not just extreme from the point of view of its rating. It also has pretty frequent storms. So it's going to be, and it's also got a few predators on it. So it's going to be a fairly interesting run through. So here we are. One thing I will need to do before we go anywhere, you can see it's raining quite hard here already. The next crop is ready to be harvested, so I could pick this up while I'm here, because what I want to do is keep making acid so that I can make explosives. Then that pushes for my advanced manufacturing. Gonna grab some of this, and of course because I'm wandering around, so it looks like, let me just check the. Yeah, we've got plenty of ammonia, which is good, because I'm going to need ammonia to survive on this planet, to keep recharging my environmental protection. I'm just going to keep, come on. Anyway guys, I'm just going to pick this up and I'll be right back. It takes a little while to do it all because you can see how many there are here. I'm not going to get that much out of it. I mean, I would really love to complete this extreme milestone. I mean, I would really love to complete this extreme planet milestone before Beyond comes out, which at the moment there still seems to be absolutely no information about part 3. In fact, Hello Games seem to have gone very quiet at the moment. I don't know if that's maybe they're having a few problems doing the final stages, because if you cast your mind back to when they first started to announce Beyond, they said that they were combining 3 releases into one, and I can talk from experience that is quite an ambitious decision, because one reason why when people develop software tend to do things in small bite chunks, it makes it easier to test. And I'm starting to wonder slightly whether they've bitten off a bit more than they can chew and been a bit too ambitious with introducing more multiplayer, more VR and enhanced gameplay. And so I do wonder a little bit whether maybe they've, as I say, they've taken on a bit too much, and maybe things are getting a little bit delayed. Okay, let's just get into here. You can see I can make some acid. I mean, it'd be a bit unfortunate if it is. Looks like I've... Oh no, it's still out of fungal mold. So we can send that to the exocraft. Yep. That can go to the exosuit. Just see what we've got here. About 250, and now I've got some extra fungal mold in here, 403, so we can make another acid here. And we can shove that back into there. Now, the next step in the process, if I remember correctly, is to make explosives. I don't think I've got the resources. Unstable gels, we've got 6 of those. Now I've got loads of unstable gel in here. Oh, no, I haven't. If it's in there, it's been here. No, okay. Oh, it's in the Colossus. What am I on about? So let me just shove this in the Colossus. I'm just going to. There we are. There's the unstable gel. We should be able to make 6 fuel. You can see that takes me up to the, well, you can see there over 4 million, but I don't want to do that because the next level up is, you can see here we can now make some portable reactors. We can make 2 of those because we don't have any more of fusion accelerant. I mean, we've got portable reactors now, we've got loads of them. The real choke point is, where is it here? So we need to make quantum processors, which means we need to make circuit boards, which means we need polyfiber. And I think to make polyfiber, we've got to go and make up some cactus flesh. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is, I know this is a bit of a divergence from what I said I was going to do, but seeing I'm running on it at the moment, I'm just going to dive across to the starbase. And of course, this is not an extreme planet. This is just a normal run-of-the-mill planet, but it's got loads and loads of star bulb on it. I'm pretty sure all these creatures, since I've registered them a long time. And here's the local friendly dino. He's always hanging around here. So I'm just gonna, I mean, he doesn't, he looks frightening, but he never does any harm. He just wanders around and often tramples my crops. But luckily in No Man's Sky, the trampling isn't real. He just walks amongst them. Oops. So we're just going to grab these out. Come on. Just going to grab some of these. Well, this is quite a nice planet, actually. I mean, again, if I was carrying on with this campaign into the long future, I might even consider building this up into quite a major base, actually. Right, let's just, well, just, got a little bit of dark side, so we come up to here, there will be some, well, just do a manual save, and the cactus flesh is looking good. Just grab this. I mean, I think 1 dome is enough for what I want to do at the moment. So, grab that. There we got 1300 cactus flesh, and what we should be able to do now is, see, we can only make 3 polyfiber because of that. I'm not sure whether I've got any more star bulb in these vaults over here. Yeah, but it's not. It's going to be nowhere near enough. So, right, we got 3 there. I mean, can I make any circuit? I have enough to make circuit boards. We need heat capacitors now. Yeah, but the heat capacitors are going to be in the exocraft. There it is. It's up there. So we can. Oops. Right. Send you to Colossus, and you should now make 3 of these. I mean, we're not making as much as I want, but I mean, to be honest, I've got so much cash I don't even know what to do with it. We've now got that there, and that means we can now make 3 fusion igniters, and then I think that's the top of the pile, isn't it? They're worth 15. Let's have a quick look here. Yeah, they're worth 46 million. I don't think I can go higher than that. Yeah, just have a quick check. I know some of you guys would be screaming saying you should know, but I mean, one of the problems I find is that as I play so many different games now, they all start to overlap a little bit, and I get a bit. I try and remember all the different components and bits and pieces. Yeah, so we got fusion igniters. I mean, I think I might have stopped. Oh, maybe I sold them anyway. So I think I'm just going to leave the fusion igniters there for the moment. Well, I could always pick them up. Some unstable gel, so maybe we'll just knock out some of those and we'll put those in the Colossus to replace what we've already done, which I will pull out the fusion igniters and put them in my exosuit. So you can see one trip to this planet and the other planet, and I've got more than enough to be going on with, and I can always keep coming back. And as I say, I know some of you will say, well, you should expand the farm, but I'm not spending the money, and I can't see me upgrading the ship very much. I think I've got all the birds on this planet. Anyway, back to getting on back onto what we wanted to do in this video. We'll go back to the Fundle farm. And here we are. Oxide atmospheric harvester is finished. You can go in the Colossus. Let's give you some. Now, I can't just walk away from this base because this base is actually floating in the sky above the planet. So I'm going to have to get into the ship. See there across in the background there. That's what I'm currently located on, because this planet has quite a lot of water on it. So what we're going to do is jump into the ship and I'm going to take off. And you can see where we're not that far above the planet's surface. So I turn around and show you guys. See there. So that's where my base is located, up there. And we could just drop down onto this section here. In fact, I think I will. I can't actually remember if I've actually explored this area. I'm just going to drop down here. And I'm just going to jump out. Here's, yeah. I mean, we can just go and have a check round. Let's grab this. Might as well grab the sodium. It's a nice big clump. Although I don't think I actually need it. And let's see what's around. Some creatures. What I'm looking for is ammonia deposits. Simply because they will be very useful as we explore this planet, because it does have extreme storms, but at the moment it seems to be holding off. Yeah, thank you. As you can see, it doesn't take long to get through the toxic protection. So we're going to have to keep topping that up at regular intervals. You can see I've actually been down here and excavated some, so maybe that deposit over there has already been excavated, but we'll be okay, guys. Let me just pick out what's left of this one. Tray manipulator. Let's grab a little bit here. I mean, I do have quite a reasonable amount of it, so it's not like I'm going to be getting into desperate. And of course, if things go really bad, I can always either summon my ship or go underground. I mean, yeah, it looks like I've mined this one out as well. I might well just pick up what's left. So we'll just keep going this way. Sorry, this is probably not going to be particularly that exciting. Oh, and here's the local predators. They pop up quite a lot and they can be a real pain in the neck. And of course, I don't really have a mission. I don't really have a mission to kill predators at the moment, otherwise I'd be doing very well. I mean, we could go underground into a cave, and I mean, I don't know if that is that actually a cave? Yeah, actually, look, if you guys can actually see the shadow on the wall, the other side. I think for the moment we're going to stay on the surface and just wander across. There's a little bit of sodium nitrate. That up as well. I can't remember if I've actually... Go away, Mr. Sentinel. I can't even remember if I've... we've got... Was it We've got 8 of 14 creatures, so there's more creatures on this planet to be discovered. And I mean, I've done quite a lot of scanning on this planet as well. I'm just going to keep walking there. You can see the water. This is a fairly extensive water planet. Let's see if we've got anything here. I think I've got scanned most of the plants. There's a style. I don't know if I've actually scanned you. Yes, I have. Okay. Just get rid of him. Just for the fun of it. And anything else around here? What we got over there? Activated calcium deposit. Cadmium. I was about to say casing. They've got metal fingers over there. You can always go and check that out. Give me a sense of direction. Of course, I said that this planet has frequent storms, but for some reason the game has decided not to give me storms. And quite often on this planet you get back-to-back storms. So we're just going to ramp up. There we go. Maybe I should stay on the Vulkan for the moment, just to nearly change to the mining beam when I need it. Yeah, I mean, I could pick up these. The trouble is you don't get much ammonia from this, but you do end up with quite a lot of ferrite dust. When it's not the best way to pick up ammonia, but it could top up the small amounts that I'm using. Just gonna keep dropping this up. We'll just keep dropping these in. And away we go. Yeah, the metal fingers. Oops. Walked into. Is it? Actually, that's uranium. Wait. Oh, go away. I seem to be trapped next to a plant. Hey. Why is this? It's almost like I'm trapped on top of a plant. Can I move away? Why can't I? Oh, I can move away now. Must have got hooked on something, on probably these rocks or something. We got uranium here. The trouble with these metal fingers is they take quite a lot to mine out, and if you've got sentinels hanging around, just move away a little bit. And you don't get that much for them, considering either. You can see how long it takes to mine these out. I can still hear creatures around. We got 172. Maybe I'm miss. And I mean, maybe we'll get another one. I mean, I don't think I really need that much uranium, so we'll just take a second one for the moment. You can see we've got 96.7 toxicity at the moment, and no storm. So just. I think that should be more than enough uranium. Let's see what we get. Anything else around here? Salt deposit. That one, 418, is probably the one we've already visited. I think we'll just keep going in this direction. I mean, there is a lot of water. It looks like there's actually might be underwater creatures here.
Extreme water toxicity detected.
Oh, come on. You don't come in the water, but I can get you. Trying to sneak up. Ah, great. Let's get out of here. Now there is. It said that there's a creature in there. which has disappeared. There's a sentinel there, so we need to keep moving. Yeah, that's the downside of those hostile creatures, is that you're only defending yourself, and then the game decides that to trigger the sentinels. Actually, is that underwater? No, it's just a puddle. Let's just see if we can. It says there's a couple of creatures in the middle there. So let's just see if we can.
Extreme water toxicity.
Yes.
Extreme water toxicity detected.
Right, it says they're over that way. It's almost implying that they're over here. Let's just up the oxygen, and while we're here, just top up the environmental protection again. Right, just spin through here. Actually, what's my oxygen levels as well? Yeah, we're okay for oxygen. Oh, come on, game. So I've got the oxygen protection. Oh, there they are. They're almost like swimming hippos, aren't they? Oh, we've got to check these out. Now, I do actually have a mission to take a picture of. They're actually swimming as a pair, actually. Okay, let's just. If I can get a picture of them. Maybe this is the quickest way to doing it. Now, I've got no idea how these are classified as underwater creatures, but we've got it there. As I say, maybe they're an alien version of a hippo. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, oh, okay, come on. Yep, here comes the storm. Oi, stand still. Oh, come on. By the time you lot let me scan you, I'm gonna drown. Oh, come on. It's not meant to be birds that give me the biggest problems. Got you. Okay. Let's just. There's more over here. There's like a big jellyfish type thing here, isn't it? Hopefully it won't be hostile. Okay. Where's the bank? Let's get out of the water. Because, of course, gathering storm crystals is a good way to make money if I ever get out of here. Yeah, I mean, if you can survive in the extreme environment, and gathering storm crystals on an extreme planet like this is pretty profitable. And there's some over that way. Okay. I mean, I don't tend to lock onto them simply because normally once you get near them, you can see them. I'm just going to come up here. Famous last words. I mean, yeah, it says they're up over that hilltop there. I mean, we could probably do a bit of running, but it's not important. I mean, I'm not exactly short of cash, so. Okay, maybe we will just crack on a little bit. There they are. Oh, go away. See this? Give it a nice crop here. 1, 2, 3. Before the storm finishes. And just to show you guys how much money you can make from storm crystals. There we are. So 5 is just what, 784,000. And I can see you. No, he's friendly. Oh, wow, it says there's more. Looks like most of the missing creatures are underwater, so we'll just go over this way and see if we can find. Let's see. And they're not here. Okay.
Extreme water toxicity.
Yes, thank you, game.
Technology recharge.
Just,
Technology recharge.
well, I definitely saw some creatures over here. Well, it says there's storm crystals over there, so we can head for this direction. We'll find once I get out of the water, those creatures, oh, yeah, they're up that way. Okay.
Extreme water toxicity detected.
Let's just... To be honest, I'm more interested in picking up the creatures. I mean, I would like to complete this planet because it is my planet with a base on it. Yeah. No. Okay. Come on, game. I mean, normally creatures follow a fairly fixed
Extreme toxicity detected.
sighting. Yes, stop telling me that. Looks like the game is trying to deceive me. Okay, let's just wander off in some other direction and see what we go. I mean, I've got no idea where my ship is. It's over there. That's the starship there, so... Just another quick... Ah, here we are. The game's getting back to normal now. Now, it's another reason why I wasn't too worried about the storm crystals, because this is the normal pattern of weather in this planet, that you have a storm, a little bit of a break, and then another storm. We're just going to keep kind of as an activated cadmium. There's an ammonium deposit over there, but I'm not sure if that is going to be one that's activated. We're back to extreme storm, and where's the storm crystals? There we are. There's a whole... I think this time I will tag them so that we can work our way towards them. Okay, wait. There's only the one here, but there's more on the horizon there, so we'll just keep going in that direction. See, look, you can see there's some over there across the water. There's more up on the hillside, and so right. It says there's creatures in this lake again. I wonder if they only appear during storms. There's another 4 storm crystals. And see if we can... This is a pretty big lake. Actually, we didn't actually pick up the armoured clam, did we? Okay, let's just get to this little island in the centre. Got crystal sulfide there. Come on, you've got to be in here somewhere. You were flashing up.
Extreme water toxicity detected.
Oops. Oh, we got you already. Okay. storm crystals over that way. Probably a bit too far away to get to in this storm, because I'm pretty sure this storm will disappear fairly quickly. Those creatures are definitely in that lake. It's just that I can't seem to find them. So let's just get up round here. Hey. I think at this rate I'm not going to run out of Mordite. They flashed up around here and I still can't see them. If I stand still, there's some crystal sulfide there. The submerged relic actually there. Let's just go and check that out. It could be actually underground though, that's the downside. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be underground, isn't it? Okay, it might. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Okay, here we go. Let's get under here. Let's put that up. Okay, we're in an underwater cave. Now. And we didn't find the submerged relic is down there. It's 31 meters away.
Extreme water toxicity detected.
Scan this. I'm just curious to find out what the. Oh, that's probably what we call it. What is this? What have we got here? Submerged relic. What did we get? Whoops. Supplementary oxygen enabled. Back up. I'm not sure what we got there. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. This is actually upside down. Grab this, and I mean this is sulfide. Sulfide. That's a scanning of the plant. Right, let's just get out of the water so that I don't drown. And what did I get here? Did I get anything here? Explosive drones. Oh well, we need to get rid of some of this stuff. Well, we can send the uranium to the. I'm not seeing anything that I recovered. The neural duct I've had for some time. My hydrogen can go to that. And the ferrite dust can go there, and the sodium. I'm not too sure what I recovered from that submerged relic. It certainly wasn't the neural duct. I've had that, the fusion igniters, and the cryogenic chambers. I do need to sell those off. We've got loads of sodium nitrate, and silver. So you need to sell some of that junk as well. And get out here. Okay. What on earth is that? to you already. Gonna top up the oxygen. Looks like we're in a multi-tiered planet or cave system. I think what we'll do is probably start heading back in the general direction of the ship, because, well, I could summon the ship at the same time. Well, let's see how it goes. That crystal is a long way away. Let's just have a quick look round. I missed the sentinel. It says there's storm crystals that way, so maybe they look a bit closer, so maybe we'll go this direction. And environmental protection is dropping again, so we're just going to grab that. Just back that up. Some storm crystals here. Nearly missed them. I think we'll just survive one more storm. I've just noticed the time as well, guys. So we've been wandering around here for a very long time. I don't know if we'll just see if we can get to this storm crystals, and then we'll check to see whether we've actually got past the toxic level here. So I'm just going to grab this. And we've got another 3, some more over that way. I'm not certain I can get to them before the storm finishes, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, I mean, if I can get here, well, I'm exhausted. Great. This should be a nice profit margin. Oh, look at that. That's annoying. Oh god. Let's have a quick look at there. So we've discovered another 3 species on the planet, and we've got to find another 3. Not that I actually need it. And the other thing I want to do is just have a quick look at the milestones. And we are still on 24.5 souls. This game is determined to frustrate me. Right guys, here we are. We just got to the water. And let's just... Oh wait, right, it says there's a couple of creatures underwater, so... Yeah, thank you, game. What's that? I've got a feeling. Now it flashed up red. Oh, come on. Okay. I don't want to get too close to those guys. See, it says there's over that way. Is that them there? I think that's them there. We've got another creature here. Drinks blood. Okay. Keep away from you then. So that's another creature off the list. How far away is my ship? 8 minutes. Wow. 8 minutes walking. I think we're going to opt to summon the ship. So what I'm going to do, guys, is we're just going to here. Oops, one. Don't really want to summon. Select another ship. Okay, gone too far. You've got to be kidding me. You mean I've got to walk all the way back? How come? I'm sure I start out range. Oh, you cheat game. Okay, what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm just going to get across the planet back towards the base. I mean, I've got the resources. Now, for reference, guys, if you are in the early game or don't have limited resources, this is a situation where you can get yourself killed. In my case, it's not that much of a problem because I've got the resources to get back to the ship. So, and if push comes to shove, I can always mine up some. Just do this, mine up some more ammonia as we travel. Although technically I should do the walk and shoot. If life was desperate, what you would need to do is walk and shoot. Simply because if you didn't, you could end up dying, and I'm getting stuck in the plants again. And I've just, wow. And let's just keep heading back towards the ship. Yeah, a bit of a fail there. We'll just like this. Yes, I can see you, Mr. Sentinel. Wait, cap. Right, guys, we're back into the storm. Let me see. Can't see. Might as well have a look around for storm crystals. I mean, there's some over there, but they're really in the wrong direction. I think the problem is that I've probably farmed out all the ones around here, so we're not going to. Oh no! Look at that. I mean, sometimes maybe they delay a little bit to when they appear. Anyway, got a little bit more cash here. So I'm just going to grab these all the way through. And I think there's another one right in front of us. We'll just keep walking towards it. I'm just going to boost up over the mountain ridge. Oh, go away. Right, we've got to get over this mountain area here. Right, guys, here we are. We're still walking across the planet. I'm back to where I collected the uranium. So we're just getting closer to where we are. And I just need to top up my environmental protection again. Just have a quick check to see. Check my. Yeah, I mean, we got 800 ammonia left, so we're not in any problems. The storm's only just finished, so what I could do is just move back here. I'm just going to stand here for a little while, and we might as well get these storm crystals. I'm just going to wait for the storm to start and stand around. Okay, the storm's just coming in, so these should switch on fairly soon. There we are. So they've just switched on, so we can get in here and get another 4 storm. Oh, it looks like there's 5 storm crystals here. So it's it's even more than that by the look of it. Oh no. So that was certainly worth waiting for. And it looks like we've actually filled up our inventory. I'm just going to take a bit of space. Nitrate could probably go there. Radium I could probably just chuck away. And the phosphorine just putting up. Okay. Yeah. So I'm getting pretty full now. And again, just to show you guys, I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3/4 million, so you can say that's about 4.5 million credits there just by walking around the planet collecting those storm crystals. There's some more up there, so we're just going to keep walking in the right direction. The starship's getting closer now, so we'll be okay. Oh, go away. There we are. There's another group here. There's only a couple here. So, oh, no, it's 3 here, so. It's all good money in the bank, and it's quite a profitable exercise. Push up over here. Now this system does not have a space station in it, so the only way to get away from this system without having to use warp fuel is for me to get, once I've got back to my starship, I'm going to have to fly back to my base and then use the teleporter from my base to get anywhere, to get to a system where I can trade in that mission and sell off the storm crystals. So, nearly there. There's a few more. Let's get a little bit of a run on. Maybe we can grab these, make another. That should make me another. Yeah, so go here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31 storm crystals. So a nice big profit margin there. I'm just gonna go back. So here we are, we're back to the ship. Just going to jump into the ship, and I mean, I've got okay, and as I said, we're going to have to take off, and I'm going to find my base now. Hey, where's my base gone? That reflection in the water, yeah, it looks like it. That's cool. Okay, where is my base gone? There it is. You can see the base is actually floating in the sky, and there's another storm crystal up here actually. I'm just going to land here. I'm not sure I can get to that storm crystal, but we'll give it a go. Let's grab that. Luckily, there's no hostile predators tend to lurk up on this platform. Let me just. Is there anything I can offload here? But I don't need. Not really. More I can go to the high capacity. And just to wind the video up, guys, what I'm going to do is go here and just going to find. So it's bat suits. Oops. Well, it's on the wrong side of the teleporter. And what we're going to do is just there. Or Batsuit Station Beta. And we're just going to go up there and sell off the storm crystals and some other junk as well. And that will be it for the video. I'm just going to tab out, and of course we can start off by cashing those missions in. So browse. No, I don't want to do that. Wow, we killed 12 creatures, and we had 2 missions for photographing an aquatic creature, so that's good. It's going to give me more nanites, more stuff that I don't really need. So you can see here I've got over 13,000 nanites, and my standing with the Merchants Guild has increased. Thank you. And Gek is keen to. Well, we'll have a quick look at the missions. No. Collect an iron sphere. Portable reactor, that could be quite useful. But I'm not sure where we'd get an iron sphere from. Probably have to go and trade for it. Right, I'm just gonna Let's off items. Cryogenic chambers minus 9.3. I mean, lugging them around for a long time, and I just can't seem to get a good price for them. You know, we certainly going to sell the fusion igniters. We could sell the chloride lattice. Don't really have a great use for it at the moment. And the crystal sulfide, probably sell that as well. I mean, it's quite a small amount of cash. And projectile ammunition. You can see here, there we are, 33 storm crystals. Even at minus 10.9, that's still worth 5 million. Now I'm going to sell them simply because they're just filling up my inventory, and as you can see up here, I don't really need the money. I know some of you guys will say, oh, I should min-max it, but I just don't feel the need to keep it, to be honest. We'll sell that neuroduct as well. I don't think I actually... And that should clear up some space. I'm going to keep these though. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll sell the cryogenic chambers as well. But still. So that gets me up to 740 million. Not exactly going to suffer from a cash crisis. And we've got more sodium than I know what to do with. I should probably need to dump that off. And we got some tritium. The ammonium is still hanging on really well. This system obviously has a tendency towards haulers, though none of them are particularly that good. So, too late for that. Anyway guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. One final quick check on the milestone. Still 24.5. So I think from going forward, we're just going to have to keep trying to find extreme planets and see if we can... I mean, I just want that total to move. I'm just sick of looking at 24.5. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.